Hello everybody! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. My name is Arctic Wolf, and this is episode 11. Since the last episode, I have made zero progress as far as adding any lines to anything or anything like that. But what I did do is go around and I optimized all of my lines. I put the date speed on paused so that we're not getting any advancements. And I went around to all the lines and I extended the stations if they needed it. I increased the speed and capacity of the trains. We've got mostly 10-wheelers and Atlantics now out here doing the logs. Anything that was a short little train was a mogul. And then it was either a 10-wheeler. If it was too much for a 10-wheeler, it was an Atlantic. I have not done the passenger routes yet. That's going to be in today's episode. But the throughput on these logs right here is absolutely bonkers. This forest is completely maxed out, but it's only getting a 93% transport rating. And I have, I think, let's see here. I have 60 trucks on this line. 6 times 6 is 36. That means I'm transporting 360. I don't know how to measure that other than that, but it's a total capacity of 360 truck on the line. And that's dumping it all onto the dock. And these boats carry 110 each. And I've got an absolute boatload, excuse the pun, of boats on this line. Manage line, manage vehicles, boats. Show me the ship's line. 24 boats, 24 Klondikes. That's more math than I want to do. How many logs I'm taking down there, and it's just it's going. Look at them all. And then they get down here and I got a big train that can hold 4 boatloads of logs, and he goes every couple of minutes. He runs over here, doop, and drops off. These boats are dropping off for what was it, just a ridiculous amount of money per trip. $2.1 million a trip times 24 boats. So when we look in here, we look at our most profitable lines. Yeah, them Klondikes on that logs line. Oh buddy. And then the Food to McKinney train, I've increased him to a 10-wheeler with 15 of the new box cars, so he goes faster and carries more. Same thing with all of these steel trains. And all the logs and planks trains dealt with this tools in here. But the thing is about the tools down here, I am not getting the required amount split off onto this other line here to go over to Kansas City. This truck stop idea here is not working. My solution is I'm gonna come off of here with the train line, and I'm gonna go up and connect on the bridge and then come down here and run into the train station. And we're going to slide this over by one, and we're going to run in next to it. We'll figure out how to work the platform when I configure it. I just need to get one more line in between those two. So one of them's going to have to move over. We're going to come right out here. We're going to have to go over top of this one. So we'll jump up, bridge over, run down parallel to that one and come in. Probably shift that one over one. But then we're not going to have the stop on this station. It's just going to be through this station on down to the dock. So it'll pick it up at the factory instead of in town, and we won't need to bring it from a train to a truck to a train. And I think that'll fix our problem. So that's going to be the first thing we do today, and I will do a little quick time lapse here and get back to you after we're done with it. Okay, and we're back. I redrew that line. Now we've got the train waiting down here, and he is slowly filling up. And I think it's going to have to take a couple times for him to run down there. He's going to need to fill that boat up, which it needs one more load to fill up. And when the boat gets over there, I'll just go over and show you. So I set this up so that when the boat leaves there, he'll have 110. So this train here can carry 108. And these vehicles will take 2 or 3 trips to do that, fill them up, which is plenty of time. So it's looking like I'm going to have to add more logs, Klondikes. I don't even see a gap where they could fill it up. Might be able to squeak one more in there so there's one docking at all times. Yep, we're going to add another one. He'll squeeze his way into the rotation. Or waiting for this train to fill up. So I'm going to sit here and wait for him to fill up. But by the way, while I've been balancing these lines and working on all this, I have been making money. Look at my bank account. 356 million. Headquarters company scored 31. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and look at my headquarters. I haven't done that in a while. Alright. I'm gonna rename that to just Wolf Transport. Alright. I got a sign and everything. Fantastic. That's machines coming in. Let's see how much that makes us. $10.3 million. Wow. So the way I optimize these is I make sure that we have minimal wait time. Like while this is filling up, when the train comes in, I want it to have enough room to pick up everything that's on the station and then only have to top off the last cart. So I like basically round up to the next full car. And that's how I've been approaching all of these. And what that does is it makes sure you have a minimal amount of wait time and everything's always moving. Which in my opinion makes it look cooler. Okay. And he finally got his last tool and he's ready to go. So follow him down to the port. And then we'll jump over to the boat. We're going to follow this batch of tools all the way to Kansas City. Okay. And that sets the ship to sail. Okay, and here he comes landing at McKinney. Go onto this platform here. Yep, there they go, and the trucks are taking them. Alright, follow that guy. Okay, and they drop them off here and they get loaded into this train. There they go. Okay. That logs train is making $7 million a trip. No wonder my bank account looks like that. Now we're gonna just sit and watch him until he fills up and leaves. Alright, here we go. We're taking 104 because we lost some. The town's evolving right in front of our eyes. Yeah, loaded them. Ah, that's what it was. I needed to put a truck on that line so it registered it. Okay, this apparently wasn't catching the town, and now everything is working. Okay, so we've got the tool situation taken care of. There's one more thing I wanted to do before we unpause our date here and probably end the episode. I want to look at all of our passenger vehicles, our passenger trains, because them are the only lines I haven't optimized yet. So how many did you just take away from there? And how many are waiting for you here? 35. So you can stay a 10-wheeler, but we're going to change you to this car. And there's an easy way to do this. In the vehicle manager, I pull it up, pin it up here, drag it down, and I click on trains. And if I just search for RR up here, it only pulls up the ones that have RR in the name, so then I can look at them all and see how many's on them. Like this one. Okay, this is the one that goes from High Point to King. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, he needs more. Needs more and faster. $140 is poor for a 10-wheeler. How about the Atlantic? Oh, who does that look like? I mentioned it last episode. Carry 5. That's 6. That's the best we can do. The rest of these seem to be not bad. And these are the best passenger cars you can get for quite a while in this game. Excuse me. Because until you're going over 68 miles an hour with your locos, these things are better than anything. And even when you're going faster than that in some situations. Whether I have a 10-wheeler or an Atlantic on the front will depend on how many cars it needs to carry. Like that one had to be an Atlantic to carry the 120 cars, and that might not even be enough. This one is 50, so... This one worries me. here. We need more trams on that line. So is it just me, or does that look like a famous cartoon train? It might just be me. But that style and that color, it's just awesome. How many people are waiting here? 260. Holy cow. How am I supposed to get all you folk down over there? Okay, I'm gonna sit here and watch this station while this guy goes down there and drops them off and comes back. Hopefully that boost in capacity will have been enough to clear this off. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'll give you guys an update. At this end, it's barely enough. I'll see you at the other end with another update. This time he leaves 140, so I think it's working. I think that's going to be able to clear them off of there. And then they're not going to be overloaded anymore. So that is all of our lines optimized so far. I mean, we probably could use some more optimization on the shipping logs line. Maybe. Like there's a ship right there picking it up right now, but there's more on the dock. Another ship coming in. Oh, tools is coming through, so that's working good. Logs here, logs here. Tools here waiting to get picked up. Holy wow, they want lots of tools now. Okay, let's beef up this train here. There, take enough for a boat every time you go down there, and then we'll match the number of boats, the number of trips. That's what I wanted. That truck stop's getting in the way. We're going to move it down here. Okay. There we go. Now they turn here, and them ones don't bother this one, and them ones don't bother these ones. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we're doing it again. Add more ships to the log line. That's gonna have to do it for today, folks. I've run out of recording time. We got a lot done today, even though it didn't really feel like it because we didn't actually expand the network at all. But sometimes you just need to stop with the expansion and make sure that everything you've got in place at the current time is working properly and efficient. And that's what we've done today. And as a result of me optimizing these lines and making sure there's minimal cargo on the station, minimal wait time to pick it up, minimal time to get it where it needs to go, all across the board, we are making absurd amounts of money. If we go to our finances chart, look at that spike that happened. Yeah, because I paused the game in 1905, but that's also when I started optimizing the lines. Alright, so if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like this playlist and my series, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when my next video is going to come out, hit the bell icon. And you guys have a great day. And with that, Arctic Wolf out.